Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in to the next video in our video series on building an angel investor operating system in Notion. What we are going to do today is we are going to create a mini portfolio page, or almost like a little website for you as an investor. And you can either use that or, for example, also create your own fully fledged website in Webflow or something. But I thought it would be cool to also have that into the operating system. And then I want to create this kind of page that I can send to my portfolio companies in terms of the value add that I can offer to them. And I will talk about this later, but let's start out with a mini website, and we are going to create a new page for that. And then I will call the page Maximilian Fleitmann, Business Angel. And we want to have several sections here. And I want to start with a about me section. Then I want to have a section what I invest in. Then I will be adding a section on my value add. And then we want to have a small list of portfolio companies, or my active portfolio. And in terms of the about me, I want to start with on the one hand a little bit of text description, and then I will also add a Loom video that I want to include here, because I think it's way cooler to embed a video than if you would just write something down here. So I created this beforehand. Feel free to create your very own. In this video, I'm just going to talk about my past experience, but also the things that I have done in the past in terms of building companies, investing, and all of this stuff. And I will be also adding some text right now. Okay, so I just copied this little description from my website. I will also have another section here that says more links, and I want to create a little, almost like a, I would say, table would make the most sense. And so I have my personal website, I have my Twitter, I have my LinkedIn, and you can also, for example, use your AngelList profile or something. But for me, this will be enough so that everyone can check out the stuff that I did. And always make sure to link out here. So link. And then you can either link to a page, but in my case, I would link out to a website. We are doing the same for the Twitter. So Twitter. And then I will quickly also get the link to the LinkedIn profile. And paste that in here. Cool. So in terms of what I invest in, so for me, we can make it really, really easy. So I'm investing into education companies. I'm investing into software. I invest into community-driven products. And I'm going to invest into fintech, specifically everything related to startup investing. And this helps to really have a focused deal flow of people who send you their decks. So it doesn't make sense if someone has a, I don't know, marketplace right now that is doing some classified stuff, that they send the deal to me. And then I will also add another section on how I invest. And for me, this can be the check size. So I don't know, something between 20 to 50K personally, or up to 500K in syndicate. So if I run a syndicate, I would raise up to 400 or 500K. And then how I invest, stages, we can also put them down here, I think. So what I invest in stages, I would say we are going to invest into pre-seed, seed, Series A. Most likely I'm not going to invest in anything that is beyond a Series A or something. Okay, how I invest, check size, direct investments, but I don't think we need to mention this. And yeah, what else? Okay, so how I invest globally, and I can also bring other investors to the table, alone or with fellow angels. So my value add is around 3 things. So startup fundraising, meaning, or maybe we can use a toggle here that makes it a little bit easier to then show that later on. So toggle 3, startup fundraising. The next thing that I can help with is, and we need a toggle here as well, is side product led growth. And I can also help with general sparring towards like entrepreneurial topics. So I'm also include that here. Sparring around being an entrepreneur. And obviously I can also help with my value add in the different sectors. So we are going to add another toggle here that says sector knowledge. And then I would always include some kind of information around here, but I will do that later on. So for example, you can tell the startups why you think your value add in startup fundraising is so great, why your sector knowledge is so interesting. But also interesting for the startup will be your portfolio. And I thought, so I tried out for quite a long time to connect the companies tab that we have, but I don't want to showcase all the information publicly that I have. So it wasn't really easy to connect that. So we are going to create a new table here, in this case, a gallery view. And we are going to quickly create some new companies. And we can also have a table view here. So let's just delete that real quick. We want to have a tag in terms of stage. So the stage we invested in for the company, pre-seed, seed, Series A. And I also want to have the URL to the company, so company URL, and I want to have the sector or area or category, however you will call it. So category, this could be SaaS, this could be education, this could be community. And what I'm going to do now is I will delete all of the pre-populated companies here, and I will add some new ones, and I will be back in a second with some examples. Okay, so I just created 2 example companies here real quick, and I want to walk you through how you can do the same for a new one. So for example, we are going to pick base templates as a company that we own, and the easiest way to get the logo in here is to just quickly copy the URL. So for example, you can go to Google search, or you can go to LinkedIn or something, and then you just copy the URL of the image or the logo, and then you can just go here to custom, submit the logo, and then it's automatically populated. And let's say, okay, we invested in the seed, category is education, and the URL would be basetemplates.com. And to show a proper picture for the gallery view, you can either upload anything you like right here, or if you want to use the screenshots of the websites, how I did it, you can just do a screenshot of the website and then quickly just paste it in here. And now you can see it's uploaded, and I think we are done in a second or something, and then it will be, the perfect portfolio page right here. And now, as I have created this kind of portfolio page here. We can also add a cover real quick to make it a little bit more beautiful. And I can now send this page that I created here to potential startups that want to invest in, that I should invest in, and they want to send me their deck. And so I can just click here, share to web, take this link, and we don't want to allow the duplicate, but we can copy the web link from here. And in the next episode, we will be talking also about automations. So I would also have a new category here, or yeah, maybe up on top, that says send me your deck, and then we will create something here for them to send us the deck. Cool. So now I have created my mini portfolio page, and the next thing that I was thinking about is I wanted to create a page around my value add for the startups that I work with, and what that means is I want to have almost like product offerings that I can show them. For example, they want to talk about side product-led growth. Here it's what it's all about, and then they can book a call with me, or I can tell them, okay, I can intro to these kind of people, and I will quickly create some rough structure and then walk you through my thoughts on this. Okay, yeah, so I'm back with a little bit of prepared information. So the idea for me was to give my portfolio founders a sense on how I can add value. And on the one hand, this is obviously, they can just contact me whenever they want. They can book a time slot here in my Cal, but I wanted to be more specific about the things that I can help with. And these are the 5 areas. And just to give you an example, so with startup fundraising, I give a little bit on background on why I think I can help them, and then have some kind of prerequisite or information that I want to have for them before they contact me. Or another example would be tapping into my reach. So I list up all the newsletters, the channel that I own and they can use, but also say, hey, please prepare these things if you want me to send something out. And then obviously I want to have a discussion with them that they can book here. And this is the link that I would send out to my portfolio founders, and I call it value add. And over time, this can get more sophisticated, also with examples, or even you could have special discounts here for your portfolio founders, special resources. So be creative on your value add page, and then you can also share it up here with your portfolio founders. Cool. So value add also done. And now we are left with 2 more things that we want to build. So automations, and on the other hand, templates. So see you soon in the next video.